Welcome back, Moto Vloggers and Vloggerettes. I'm your host, the Yellow Backpack Guy. And this episode, probably a quick edit of the YB Guy channel, we're going to talk about part 2 of the 99 Designs contest. I think in part 1 I might have mentioned that I ran a brand contest, like a logo contest. And that's their big thing, is like you can run these logo contests that create a crowdsourcing type of environment where designers compete for the prize money. So it was like a logo prize contest thing on 99designs.com. I don't have my notes right in front of me, so I don't have it memorized verbatim. But I must confess, I didn't buy just one, nor did I buy two. I may have mentioned I might have got two designs because one was so great, and then another one was really great, and then another one was awesome too, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna splurge and get a second one. But actually I ended up getting 4. Yes, I bought 4 designs. So not only did I award one prize, it's not like you can take your $300 entry fee and divide it amongst 4 winners, like, oh, I want 4 of these. No, you have to pay $300 per entry. But actually not quite. It's a little less than that. It might be like $280. It's a little bit less, maybe $270, $280 for each additional design. So they take a little bit of money off. So you know, you reward all the artists that participate in the contest. And I ended up buying 4 designs. Yeah, so I'd like to send a shout out to Blue Day, Vishnu, Erkobi, and Rindaman 27, I think it is, but at least Rindaman, for your awesome designs. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you and your submissions. They were all so good, so I bought all of them. There were some other designs that got that were in the contest as well, but they didn't quite make the cut. They were okay, but yeah, I just could not buy any more than 4. I was already 2 past the maximum I thought I was going to buy, but I was just like, no, I got to do it because I got different purposes for each design that I purchased in the logo contest. So yes, I was just making it rain money for these designers because they all worked so hard and did so many revisions. Like, how can you like make these people do all these revisions and not buy their design? I mean, you could. It's just brutal. It's so much work, like, to make it, like, you know, into the finals round and then be like, no, can't, I don't want that one anymore. And then you'd just be so sad. If I was the designer, I'd be so sad. I'd be like, man, did all these revisions for this guy and he didn't pick me. So took care of that. I bought 4 of them. 4 of the designs that I asked for a whole bunch of revisions from. And yeah, no, they're all so cool. They all work for different purposes, which is awesome. Yeah, and if I were to rate 99designs.com like entire experience out of 5 stars, I'd give it 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I'll tell you why. Very good communications with 99designs.com just initially on how the whole like crowdsourcing contest system works. Like, I got to talk to someone locally. I think I talked about that on the first video that we talked about, 99designs.com. Another pro is that it's easy to make a brief and put your information up there and have designers compete for your contest eventually. And I talked about that in part 1, where they don't like submit their designs until like the last second. You can run like a 2 to 4 to 5 day contest and it won't matter. They will submit that in the last like hour of the contest. Some people might get to you a little sooner than that, but not always. Now there was much more, there was some other things. It was all in part 1 for like for the most part the process of 99designs.com. Now the thing I was waiting for, there was one more submission, kind of 2 submissions, because I only really committed to 2 the last time I talked on this video on part 1. But yeah, then I bought 2 more, and then there was one that was I was going back and forth. There was a little bit of miscommunication in the beginning about the winning design and like how many revisions could be done to it. And he explained to me about this whole thing about like he had to he had to be within the rules of 99designs.com. And this is my first time doing this type of competition contest thing, and it sounded like I was asking for more than one design, but it was just a little bit of a miscommunication. I actually reached out to 99designs.com and explained why I needed like a slightly different design from my guy, and yeah, after I explained the issue with like how the design was like aligned, like I needed like a logo and like text under it, but the original design had like a logo kind of like text over the logo a little bit, and for what I was using it for like shirt prints and stuff, it was gonna not look totally right. It was gonna be hard to do. So I talked to 99designs.com. They said, hey, yo, that's cool, we see what you're trying to do. You're not trying to game the system and get more than one design from your artist. So they gave me a, I got an email, proof and stuff, and I told my artist, like, hey, yo, you're cleared. You're not going to get a ding. You're not going to get it's not demonetized for 99 Designs, but you won't get a penalty. I think they call them penalties. And he's like, oh, wow. He's like, thanks so much. Yeah, I'll get right on this for you. So it wasn't because he didn't want to do it. He just didn't want to break the rules. And 99 Designs, like, he's a really good designer. He doesn't want to, break the system. He wants to, he still wants to compete. I bet he makes some money because he's really, really good. And after we got that all sorted out, it was great. Like, no problem. I think the partial ding is just miscommunication. And this is totally understandable, and they're amazing. I don't speak Tagalog or Hindi, or like a lot of these designers. They got some from India, some from the Philippines. I don't speak Thai. You got some guys from Thailand, girls too, girls from these different places, different countries where their native language isn't necessarily English. So like a little tiny bit of miscommunication, but oh man, they're really, really nice and really, really talented. Like these, I think I got pretty lucky because these cats, they know how to design. I mean, they crushed it. And I can't stress enough, make sure your design brief is awesome. And if you have examples, if you have any type of logo work you've done in the past that you like, or you want to like call out things you like, oh yeah, put that in the design brief, because anything you can show these guys to like open up your brain and show them exactly what you want, oh, you're gonna have a much, much better overall experience. And that's what helped me. I actually put a couple links in the design brief, or actually in the link, there's a link area as well, to show them like what I was looking for, and they just nailed it. Because like I have videos, I mean, I'm a YouTuber. Even if I only have 50 subscribers, I'm still a YouTuber. I make videos, and I had videos of things I really liked. I was like, hey, can you like, put this in the design brief? And can you kind of like, this will give you kind of an idea what I'm looking for, and bang, boom, bada bing, baby. They hit it. Very nice. They did a great job. I gave them enough I think I just gave them an overall nice brief with a couple images of things that I like, along with a couple videos that show what I'm looking for. Like I showed a couple of my trailers, and like that I am really a motorcycle list that has a yellow backpack, and I wanted some of those features in the logo potentially that kind of show who I am. And also 99 Designs, I might have mentioned this in the first one, they have this kind of cool like spectrum analyzer, or like these little widgets, like there's like maybe 10 of them that you can move, like goofy, serious, light, dark. I might be butchering these, but maybe if I can get a screenshot of it, I'll throw it in the YouTube video, or I'll put a link in the description box below. But I'm going to see, yeah, if I can show you what I'm talking about. But you move the widgets for like what you're looking for. Like, yeah, the one that comes out to me is like serious or playful. Like, and I'm like, I want a playful one. And it's like, do you want an abstract or realistic? Which means like, if you go more realistic, they're going to show like almost a photo of a motorcycle. Whereas if you go abstract, it might be, 3 triangles, like a triangle for the body and 2 triangles for like or 2 circles in a triangle or something. That would be abstract in your logo. So you move those around for what you really want, and I think that helps the designer. It gives them like it also helps them with the direction of your logo, and they can really nail it down for you. So overall, really great experience. And in part 1 I talk about like how how the pricing is fair to me. I mean, it's still $300. It's $300. You're still shelling out $300, like depending what you're doing and where you are. Like, I mean, it's still a significant amount of money. But in the whole design realm, like for a designer to like make you revisions after revisions and actually like sit down and kind of just like write these out, and like people who really like to draw or like to animate, it takes time. So like that money's like, I mean, it's well worth it, especially if you own the copyright. Which is pretty great. So, and they send you like this professional looking sheet that says, hey, such and such designed this, they're giving you copyright to this, you have full rights to do whatever you want with the logo. And like, hey, if you use that logo all over the place, you do not need to go viral. If you just start amassing a following, and I mean, you could have 5,000-10,000 subscribers, and maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe you want to use the logo to brand something. Maybe the YouTube channel is just like a little bit of a platform for fun, for learning how to edit, like it is for me. But maybe you want to just I think Road Reality mentioned this. John, thanks John. It'd be kind of, he mentions it'd be nice to be monetized, so you can keep the the Moto Vlog machine running. Like it's kind of nice to say like, hey, I made this like couple $100, I can use this couple $100 to buy more Moto Vlog stuff, and that would be neat. Not that I will ever make it to monetization level status, but I can have a lot of fun along the way, and maybe I'll get there. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can just like pivot and use this Moto Vlog stuff for something else. I don't know, because it is fun to make. It's fun for people to find some value in what you're making, and I thought with a nice logo it could add some value to my channel, some identity. Add identity. Like people go, oh yeah, it's the yellow backpack guy, I know that guy. Nice. So yeah, I got a little bit of identity going. So that's cool. But yeah, once again, 99 Designs, 99designs.com. I give them pretty much 2 thumbs up. And I take my hands off the wheel, but I don't want to think people think that I'm crazy. So there you go. There's 1 thumb, just times that by 2. Yeah. I'm in no rush. It's not too hot. It is super duper nice out here in eastern Contra Costa County, California today. Slight breeze, probably about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Ouch, what was that? Got hit in the head with a bee. Good thing I have this helmet on, I guess. But yeah, if you're looking for a logo and you're not, you're either not an artist or you're an artist with writer's or artist block for some reason. Like it's just like what you want, but you sit down and you try and pencil it out and come up with something, and you're just like, no, it's not working. It's kind of me. I do draw. I like to draw, but I was kind of drawing and going through some drafts, and I was like, I think someone else could do this better than me. So I knew how to write up what I wanted, and they nailed it. And yes, they were able to understand they knew what I wanted better than I could draw myself. So I'm glad I did the contest, and I think overall it was a great experience. Once you get over a few hurdles of just communicating back and forth, but everyone is really nice, and everyone was really hardworking that worked on my project, and I'm really happy that I did it. So if you guys are looking for a design, and maybe you are an artist, but you're getting an artist block, a writer's block, looking for your design, you should maybe hit up 99designs.com and get a crowdsourcing contest going. You might be surprised what you get. But remember, write a really good draft. show examples of what you like. And if you have a video or two, if you're a moto vlogger or just any type of vlogger that has like a video of what you know, what you're trying to portray to your audience, like, or what you want your audience to think you're like, throw that in there, because all that helps. All that can give them guidance for what you're looking for. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. I was your host, am your host, the Yellow Backpack Guy, and I hope to see you on another Yellow Backpack Guy video sometime soon.